Hi guys, I'm Anne, and welcome to Chronically Beautiful, where we are trying to live our best life even though we probably don't feel like it. And I had to film a video about this. I know it is the only thing that's happening everywhere in the media and social media, and that is, of course, the coronavirus pandemic, the COVID-19 outbreak, all of those things. I just feel as a member of the chronically ill community that I want to throw my words out there, skip it, don't watch it, fast forward, do whatever. If this makes you anxious, I get it. But I feel like it's my responsibility to talk to my subscribers and just give you my thoughts. A little less than a week ago, I sat my students down and I said, okay, you guys, and all my students watching, you remember this conversation. I said, this is happening. This is before anything happened, before any schools were closed. I think it was maybe last Wednesday. It was like right before it hit, maybe last Monday. I don't remember, but it was less than a week ago. And I said, this is happening. We don't need to panic, but we need to be smart. And now, just a week later, it's happening. We're in it. We're in it elbows deep. And some people are panicking. So here at my house, I've been kind of watching social media. As somebody with chronic illness, I have been worried, obviously, for months about this thing heading our way and have been thinking about it, and I'm sure a lot of you are as well. I have really been trying hard not to panic, and like most people with chronic illness, I do have a certain level of anxiety around getting sick and a certain level of kind of germophobia. I also suffer from emetophobia, which luckily this is not a virus that has vomiting as one of its symptoms, or else I would be a freaking wreck right now. But all those germs, we all know that when one of us gets sick, we know that it's not going to be for a couple of days. It's not going to just be a little cough and tickle in the throat. It's going to be days in bed, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. And so yeah, I've been thinking a lot about this and how to handle it. I did do a whole bunch of extra grocery shopping a few weeks ago because I have been kind of following this. I saw a few weeks ago that Seattle was like totally out of toilet paper, so I've been just kind of grabbing a pack every time I go out. So we're set there. We have plenty of food. I always keep a full freezer stocked and a full pantry and lots of stuff around the house. So I did grab a few extra things, but my family is looking good right now to get us through, and I hope that you guys are as well. Because this is kind of a troubling time. I'm most worried for my elderly relatives. I have a lot of aunts and uncles who are older, my parents, my husband's parents, and then all of my friends in the chronic illness and autoimmune communities. I have some very good friends who are suffering from some chronic illnesses and specifically autoimmune diseases, some who are immune suppressed, which is scary. I do not take any immunosuppressant medications, but I do have some close friends that do, and this is serious, and I think we all get it now, how serious it is. In this time of uncertainty and scariness, and frankly, for most of us, a lot of extra time on our hands, let's try our hardest to just be our best selves and live our best lives, even though we probably don't feel like it. What a great opportunity for me to film some extra videos and do a bunch of editing. What a great opportunity to read books, play games with your kids, do a puzzle, get out Scrabble, learn to cook. There are so many things that you can do right now, but I beg you, just get off of Facebook. Oh my gosh. Facebook is like I've had to really limit myself. Facebook especially. Everybody's got stuff everywhere, but Facebook especially is a nightmare. And I've just been limiting myself. Like, you can check it in the morning and at night, but you can't just sit, because next thing you know, you'll have 2 hours gone. You've read 30 articles. You're still more confused than you were. So that's my advice: stay off of Facebook. I will say TikTok, I have seen little to nothing on TikTok about COVID-19. So if you want some social media fun, that's probably your best bet of somewhere to go. And then of course here on YouTube, you can pick and choose. And I see, obviously there are some videos about this topic, but I think a lot of the creators, all of us, are just kind of trying to go business as usual. Like I said, I wanted to get my thoughts out there on this. just because I am a member of a community that's going to be greatly affected by it. But I think for the most part, we are just trying to keep life normal here on YouTube, which I think is really cool. And I definitely commend all of my co-creators for what they're doing to maintain normalcy. I think it's super important. As for me, I am off of work. My school is closed for the next 4 weeks, and there are already rumblings in districts about the next 8 weeks. And we have, I mean, who knows? You know that things change by the hour, by the minute. I mean, just when we woke up, we were like, oh, whatever. And then they were like, oh, restaurants are closed in Michigan. So I am sure most states will start to follow suit with what Michigan and Ohio have done, and some of the others out west. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a scary time. I don't think you need me to tell you all of the things about how to wash your hands properly and all of that. It's everywhere. It is everywhere. And social distancing, which I know, you know, that's going to be like a new term that goes in the dictionary. It's a term we've never heard in our lives, and then all of a sudden it's every 5 seconds. But it's so important. So just those key areas, every time you leave your house, make sure that you are just sanitizing everything, and try not to leave if you can. Like, if you don't need to leave your house, please stay home to protect my dad and my daughter with diabetes and your uncle that has heart disease. Stay home. If you are young and strong, good for you. But you are carrying that virus around and leaving it in places that those of us who are not can very easily pick it up. Or some person 3 or 4 people out from who we know picks it up and passes it and passes it and passes it, and there you go, it's at my house. So I implore you, stay home if you don't need to go anywhere. Oh, and stop being psychotic at the grocery store. Who are these people? There's nothing. Like I said, I just kind of grabbed a pack every time I went, just in case. Thank God I did, because when I stopped at Meijer the other day on my way home from our last day of school on Thursday, there was nothing. Nothing. My poor dad, he went shopping at 2 a.m. last night to avoid people. He went to Meijer. There was no meat anywhere in the store, no toilet paper, no soap, no hand sanitizer. People are going crazy. So please just get what you need. And they're going to restock. They obviously have a lot of a demand to meet now, but it's not like we're not ever going to have toilet paper again. Like, they're going to restock. It's going to be fine. It's going to be okay. It will be okay. And I will close with this. There is something I have said to my students for years and years. It will all be all right in the end. And if it's not all right, it's not the end. And it's not the end for us. It is the beginning of what's going to be a very difficult time, but it's not the end. So please, just do your best to stay healthy, stay home, pick up a new hobby, finish the 3 projects that are sitting there that you've been thinking about, feeling guilty about. Love the extra time you're getting to spend with your family. And let's try to make some silver linings out of this dark cloud that's floating over the world right now. All right, you guys. Thanks for listening. Sorry to get preachy. It's just, you know, the teacher in me, I guess. Keep coming back. Take care of you.